And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, anything can happen. You look at George Hill, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, it's interesting, too, because the numbers don't jump out at you, but you think about how hard he's played and the number of things he's done well. He's really helped his club.
Yeah, he has. I mean, trust me, he's getting it done. He's making winning plays, whether they show up in the numbers column or not. He's impacting the game.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. Henderson and MKG will fill out the wings. Inside, you have Vonleh and Jefferson. And it's Walker in at the guard position. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Henderson. Pass to Walker. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. West has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Last season, Kemba Walker's per-game numbers were pretty comparable to his breakthrough second season, but his efficiency shooting the ball dropped a little bit overall. He was under 40% from the field last season.
Had so much space there, and the defense really not showing him the respect. You could see his eyes get wide.
Henderson with a screen on Hill. Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. Goes up the baseline, and Hibbert with the block.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
George up top. Henderson defending. West down low. Working on Walker. West can't hit. And for Walker last season, Steve, less points in the paint, more threes.
Well, and he's improved that three-point percentage every season in the NBA, so he's growing comfortable from that range. And, and it's a nice trend with the Hornets looking to create space for Big Al Jefferson inside. They'll need those perimeter threats.
West kicks to Stucker. The shot's good on the assist by West. 6 points in the game for Stuckey.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Well, some of the numbers NBA wingmen have been putting up from the field this season are truly impressive. Have a look at the top shooters among them. Second is Paul George.
Well, that is such an efficient group offensively. That's really the best way to describe them. Nothing forced, just solid, smart shots.
And at small forward, that's the only way to post that kind of percentage. I mean, just letting them fly from the perimeter isn't going to get it done. You got to get it inside some, too.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, gentlemen, as you know, great post scoring is a bit of a lost art in the NBA, but Al Jefferson is a throwback player. He said, you know what gets me going? When I spin to the baseline real quick, get you off your feet, go under you, and throw it up fast. That's better than any windmill or 360 dunk I could ever do. Kevin?
Oh, well, loves to operate down low. Thank you, Doris.
Oh, and I love Jefferson's great footwork on the low box. I mean, he's always keeping defenders off baskets. Noah Vonleh seen as kind of a project coming into Indiana, but I think he exceeded expectations. This kid has tremendous upside. Excellent motor. He's tough around the basket area. I think he could be a double-double guy. And his outside shooting provides an interesting wrinkle offensively.
Donald Sloan's checked in for Hill. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Gerald Henderson. The shot by George, no good.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Kicks it to Jefferson. Puts up the baby hook. And too long on the shot. And Vonleh Clark somewhat raw as far as post scoring, but the way the league is going, his outside shooting range might be even more desired.
Well, you start trying to think about players who might become like Chris Bosh, Serge Ibaka come to mind. Big, long guys that can space the floor because of their shooting ability.
Walker, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Walker's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Hibbert, the pass to West. Here's Sloan. Hibbert with the screen. Outside for George. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 10.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Now Walker, 8 points for him. And here's the fast break. Throws it up high. And stolen by Vonleh. 1:39 left in the third quarter. Down low. And George with the stuff.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
Walker's shot is off.
He has not been on his game, and you know their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation. Charlotte was not bad on the road last season. They had some good road wins, much improved now from where they were in years past, but still some room for improvement.
59 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Williams. Lock at 6. Off the run. Shot is off. And Indiana will go the other way with it.
Well, the 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Sloan dishes to West. Nice strong finish with two hands. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Williams. Inside to Jefferson, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Off the mark and a bad shot there. And as
coming up next Tuesday.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, we might as well call it the State Farm play of the game. This was just a marvelous piece of coordination between two teammates, completely in sync on the alley-oop.
The backcourt, Hill and Myers. Scola out there with Solomon Hill, and it's Mahimi in at the center. That's the Pacers' 5.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he preferred to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Scola, no up. Hornets trail by 21. And it's Walker penetrating. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. And that's 10 points now in the game for Walker. Outside Hill. It's back to Hill. He dishes it to Mahimi. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Miles, and it's good. With time running down in the shot clock. And the Pacers lead by 21. Charlotte shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Outside, Walker. Pass to Stevenson. Now here's Henderson. He's guarded close. There's Walker with the three. Again, the miss by Walker.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
Outside Hill. Scola with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. Knocks it loose. Hill kicks to Hill. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Stevenson passes to Walker. It's Henderson on the wing. Back to Walker. Charlotte moving it around. Stevenson drives in. Henderson, no one around him. Combo dishes to Zeller. The feed now to Stevenson. Outside, Walker. Zeller setting the pick for Walker. The dish to Henderson. Over Hill. Here's Zeller. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for the Hornets. They set the pick. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's MyGm finishing it off.
Well, give credit where credit is due. A terrific assist inside.
Hornets trail by 21. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
It's Henderson on the wing. Kid Gilchrist against Hill. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Walker. Shot clock at 5. Here's Henderson. Rebound by MyGm.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
The drive by Hill. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Here's Zeller. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Cody Zeller, a first-round pick back in 2013, 1 year after his brother Tyler Clark was taken in the first round.
You know, that's happened only 2 other times in NBA history, Kevin. The Plumlee brothers, Miles and Mason, also taken in 2012 and 13. Miles drafted by the Pacers back in 2012. And then back in 87 and 88, the Grant twins, Horace and Harvey.
Stuckey drives inside. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. It goes on Cody Zeller.
And you go back to draft night in Charlotte, a borderline fan revolt at the draft party after they selected Zeller. He hasn't quite hushed his doubters yet, but some of the bigger names yet to make an impact either. So we'll see how he develops.
Vonleh's checked in for Zeller. Hill against Walker. Jefferson on top. Right side, Kid Gilchrist. Inside. Dishes to Henderson. Can't get it to go. Hill with some nice D.
And Zeller, you know, last season struggled early with his shot. He seemed to turn it around later, though. Giving hope for his progress moving forward. I've got a lot of confidence in this young man. I think he's going to be one heck of an NBA player. Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
Walker the pass to Vonleh. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Hill's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. MyGm's checked in for Hibbert. Scola comes in for West. Chris Copeland's checked in for Solomon Hill. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Hill. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Biombo, he's checked in for Jefferson. Zeller comes in for Vonleh. And Stevenson's checked in for Gerald Henderson. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Kemba Walker. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Charlotte has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Tries from 16. The Pacers pull it in.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there, great effort.
Stuckey against Stevenson. Stuckey can't get it to go.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
And the first one at the line is good. And Indiana making a change here. And so he hits both. Here's Sloan. There's the lob to the hoop. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Here's Roberts. Fades and shoots. No good. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want